I'm kind of excited. This is only my second session in this place. Ah, yes, I remember. We hid our body in a cave because, there was nowhere else safe to stand. Literally. I mean, there's, more or less, woo, no coverage. And, oh, hello there. There's basically no coverage anywhere, and there are Pokemon everywhere. So, it was the safest place to be. Let's try not to knock it out. Come on, don't. Damn it. Alright, so what I'm hearing is, catching them by stealth. That is what I'm hearing to do. Which, fair, but still. Oh, wow. Sorry. No. Wow. Okay. Huh. We got to 90 really fast. I need to give those food 10 times. Hello! Huzzah, I am not alone. I don't know how we racked up 90 tasks, but, they're there. Let's try to not die again. That would be nice. No dying. No dying allowed. Okay. I really want to catch this Haunter, but, yeah. Come on. I feel like, nope, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Cool. I wasn't sure I could do it. It is! This is my first playthrough, but it's my second day in the Icelands. Still haven't explored the entire place yet. What about you? Have you played before? You know, this particular game. Aw, crap, it saw me. Huh? Aw. I don't even know when I'll go back, but I appreciate it. I can't believe it saw me. Oh well. Did you already finish your first playthrough then? Okay, hiding time. Oh wow. Nice. I talked to someone yesterday who said that it was very difficult for them to complete the Pokédex. I actually don't know how much I have oh. Well, you can see how much I have completed. It's honestly not that bad. What I have so far, I mean. Some of the pages are genuinely difficult, and some of them are just so tedious you want to pull all of your hair out. And there's no in between. I genuinely don't know. I don't know, for instance, how I'm going to fill out any of the pages to do with the starters. I don't know if we get to see them ever again. Surely we must if people can complete the Pokédex, but I don't know if they do that through trading, if we're going to find them in the wild somewhere eventually. Oh, that's not the one I was going after, but close enough. Ah, okay. That's fine. That's fair. Sure. Also, this isn't related, but I really want to trim their bangs. I feel like the hair in front of their eyes has to get really distracting. Yes, what's the spoiler? I don't care about spoilers. I like knowing what's coming. Well, that's helpful. I don't know how you see multiple of them, but I'm just glad you got the rest, to be honest. Okay. I think we... Oh, never mind. They've already started spawning back in. I've yet to determine how the game decides when things spawn back in. Sometimes I've legitimately hung around for an hour and seen nothing, and sometimes they just pop in 5 minutes later like they were out to get milk. I really don't know what the logic is. Okay. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh yeah, I forgot about the mass outbreaks. It hasn't actually been anything I actually needed or wanted to catch so far. That probably makes me sound terrible, but the only useful mass outbreak that I've actually experienced was when there were a bunch of Togepi running around. Everything else wasn't particularly useful for me, rip. Can I actually reach from here? I can? I thought I was too far away. Whoop! Sorry. My bad. That was my bad aim. To be fair, I shouldn't have tried to throw when I'm swinging my leg back and forth because, like, ADHD leg. Okay. Do you have a Discord or Tumblr that you want me to contact, or do you just want me to message you here? Just in case it's not today. Okay. They get so angry even when I'm not here for them. I know some of the species are aggressive, but some of them are just so ridiculously quick to anger that I don't understand it. At least it's helping me. Let me just put this stress ball back in my case. Don't know why it was out to begin with. Anyway. Okay. I still love the Pokemon that apparently have, like, no sense of self-preservation. They'll just walk right up to you and are like, hey, be my friend. And it's like, dude, I could want to eat you. They don't care. Also, there have been so many people that have been really nice about this being my first playthrough. Well, I say so many, but it's been 5. Still more than I expected. Very sweet. That's where the murder's coming from. Okay, real talk. Are those ears? They've got to be right on the side. I wish there was something we could do that calmed them down once they got angry, but alas. The closest thing to that is startling them so badly that they can't move and then running. Huh. Actually. Let's see if I can, Nope! Did nothing. Do we still have mud? Let's try mud next. While also trying not to die. Stop moving! Nope! Mud did not help either. The only thing we have left to try is a snowball, but I don't really want to try those, and I think they're too angry to be scared. Apparently the elephant pigs are just too angry to be scared by anything. They would literally try to fist fight a god and probably win. I genuinely don't know what possesses them, but, you know, it's whatever. Oh! I didn't realize I reached my... Oops. Well, I'm gonna have an extra. It's fine. Oh, wait, never mind. I still need to catch another heavy specimen. Ah, that one wasn't heavy. Okay, good to know. Hoping I don't have to catch 20 extra to get a heavy one. Come on. Come on. They're literally based off of pigs. One of them's got to be chubby, right? Oh, did it break out? Oh well. Once they break out, they get too skittish anyway. Come on. These are literally, like, basically baby snow elephant piglets. Come on, one of them's got to be chubby. Just one. One! Huh. Skinny elephant pigs. Good to know. It was actually kind of nice using those, I honestly forgot what they're called. Scatterbangs! There we go. I almost called it a flashbang, but that is a different tool. I used one of those against the, Mr. Mime, and that's more or less the only way I can catch them. I don't know if someone else has figured out a better way, but nope. I have to scare the crap out of them every single time. I mean, it works. Oh, come on. How can it run so fast? It doesn't even really have legs. It's basically just, like, feet on stubs. Okay. I don't actually know when I'm going to find another... Okay. You know... Are you asleep? No, it was just chilling. Okay. Didn't know they did that. Good to know. I really don't want to get attacked by ghost types hiding amongst the trees, so I just kind of have to check again. Okay, cool. Come on. Eh? Yes! Nice. Now I can start beating them up. Excellent. Isn't that everyone's dream, to beat up small elephant-pig hybrids? I hope not. As far as logistics, how do they even actually know when one of these is a heavy specimen? I mean, supposedly I'm the first one to do all of this, right? My character. How would they know? Do they just, like, notice a pattern? How do they know that the lighter ones aren't just underweight? I don't know. I think about too much stuff. You know, I'm really loving the aesthetic of her snow clothes. Oh, great, I gave it a concussion. Well, those aren't gonna work, so... That just looks like expensive overkill. Oh, right. All of the snow piles look like ice cream boulders, and it just makes me crave ice cream. Ah. More victims. Please don't tell me I got both. I got both. Okay, great. Probably found someone with their mom or something. Well, at least we got the family discount. So I actually have a list of favorites. I have a list of favorites. One of my favorites is probably gonna sound like some kind of cliche, but I love Eevees. But I also love Lapras. What else? What else is on my favorites all-time list? I feel like a lot of my favorites happened before Generation 5, and I can't explain why. But there are exceptions. I mean, I haven't found a person that hates Mimikyu, but I love the entire Ralt line. I think one of my, like, quote-unquote shocking favorites is that I more or less like every Ghost-type Pokemon with a few exceptions. Like, what's one that I just distinctly don't like? I don't like the fact that, like, Yamask can, like, basically make more of their kind by kidnapping you and, like, more or less stealing your face slash, like, making you wear, like, their mask. Yeah, I don't really like that. Their entire evolutionary line basically just, like, yeah. Plus the aesthetic. I don't really like the aesthetic. I'm just glad I'm sane enough that I mentioned the kidnapping first instead of the aesthetic. Ironically though, Litwick is one of my favorites, despite the fact that it can literally steal your life energy. I love them. I don't know why. And I love Phantump, but I hate Pumpkaboo. Because I don't just measure how much I like them based on how cute they are. Some of them, absolutely. Others, it's like, no, I'm not dealing with that, I refuse. It's too scared. That's fine. Are there any others, though? Do you have favorites? Also, do I have to feed this Pokemon? I do. 10 times. Okay, good to know. Who saw me, though? If, Mom saw me, she's gonna try to kill me. Kid's just gonna run away. I have so many Dragon-type Pokemon I like, but to be fair, they're not my favorite. It's not that I don't like them, it's just I like the others more. Have a hierarchy. So, Dragon Trainer. Huh! So you like Pokemon outside of the type you specialize in. That's fair. I think those two actually are fairly popular. despite the, you know, quote-unquote sketchy typing. I mean, I like ghost types despite the fact that some of them are incredibly sketchy. Like, the fact that some of them can literally just absorb anything into their body. It's like, this makes me feel unsafe. I feel like I had a, I think I've done a partial dragon run in, Sword and Shield, but not here. I actually considered going ghost. What's the word? Ridiculously delighted. There we go. That you decided to do that. Honestly, you're making me want to do it too, so. At this point, I would just end up with a third team, though. Like, rip. Because I already have 2 teams. I have my first, like, normal inner type team, and then I have a steel team. Okay, how many times do we have to feed these things? 5 more, okay. Let's see. I was actually a little sad because I wanted there to be more ghost types in the game. Does that make sense? That probably sounds weird. Like, there weren't enough? I mean, for me personally, no. I wanted more. Oh, come on. You could have let the little one eat first. They just had to rain on everyone's parade. You saw that, right? So how did you feel about... Wow. What is his name? The dragon specialist in Sword and Shield. Purposely left open-ended, but... Do you think they used him to his full potential? Okay. I think it's funny we were on the same wavelength. I don't know which of us gave what's considered the kinder response, but yeah, I feel like they could have used him to his full potential and they just didn't? Question mark. I also feel like I definitely feel like he could have become the champion. Like, I'm not saying that Leon is weak or anything. I just don't understand how he won so many times over what should otherwise be a perfectly capable, strong dragon-type trainer who knows what they're doing, who's very good at what they do, who has a fantastic array of dragon types instead of just the person who has like 5 of the same one. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Definitely a disappointment. It's not that he's bad, it's that he could have been better and they didn't go there. Like, I don't want people to think, I hate him, he's bad. That's not what I'm saying. I was let down, like you said, because... Oh! I can show you, honestly. I'll show you right now. Da, 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 da. Here they are! I named all of them but one. You can tell which one I did not name. Sorry, my allergies were getting the best of me. I also wasn't able to... When I caught... I don't remember if I caught Dr. John Watson as a Magnemite or not. I didn't catch him in his final evolution, though. I did that myself. But I couldn't find an alpha for that evolutionary line to save my life. Nowhere I looked. So he's the only one that you know, isn't an alpha, but that's fine. It just means that he's extra super tiny. Also, thank you. Okay, it's not really a drop. I won't die. That's a good team. I'm a little intimidated. Also. Okay, I don't have to defeat them using a certain type. Good to know. I don't know how I could have forgot about Lucario. How I slept on mentioning that, but I love those guys too. Shiny alphas. Of course. Well, I wasn't lucky enough to fulfill the shiny requirement for them, but I am pleased as punch that they are mostly alphas. Yeah, I feel like me and you are on the same wavelength. I don't know, there's just something about finding this, like, incredibly powerful, more rare version of something, and you see it, and you're like, I gotta have it, you know? I thought it was just me. I'm like, I can't help myself. I keep collecting alphas of species. Sorry. It just keeps happening. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of like weird like power thing, but eh. I've thought about it. Especially since I did encounter one. Actually, did I catch the one I saw? I feel like I did. Question mark. Let's check my Pokédex afterward. It's definitely not shiny though, it's just a regular alpha. Here we go. Ah, yes, I've caught exactly one of the entire species, and it was an alpha. I thought so. That was before I fell to my death. It's been so long since I fell to my death, but you know the Icebound Falls? I fell to my death there. Second time in the game. The first time was like my first week. Yeah. Mine has just whatever default set they decided to put on it. I have not changed anything, but that's also because I've only had it for 2 days. Yesterday and today. Okay, why are my allergies acting up? So you can't see this, but I'm getting like random itch spots on both of my legs in different places. It's rather annoying. Eh. It happens all the time. I'll be fine. I'll live. As long as it doesn't turn into an eczema spot that gets all like scaly, and then like if you scratch it too much it gets raw. Yeah. As long as it doesn't happen, you know, like that. Cause like, sorry for TMI, but those like to split open and it doesn't feel nice. I think a lot of people think eczema just means like you're itchy sometimes or you have like some kind of mosquito bite rash, but that's not what it looks like or how it is. It's actually kind of painful. Oh well. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to like, what's the word? Water down the details. I didn't want it to be really explicit in case it was gross for some people. My usual patch is like the one that's recurring and always happens when I'm stressed or my allergies are high or my inflammation's high or something. I have a patch on the back of my left hand, and then there's a patch on the underside of my wrist, same side. I don't know why. I can't imagine what you've seen as a nurse. It's not in the ER, is it? Because I've heard there's some freaky stuff that can come through the ER. Although mostly with the like ER stuff, what we usually hear about is people putting things where they shouldn't be, then getting embarrassing x-rays that sell them out. Ah! Huh, what I've heard about senior living is people getting traumatized for a different reason. Not knowing that, Grandma and Grandpa are, just as socially adept and desiring of company as someone younger. Let's put it that way. Or saying the wildest stuff you've ever heard. I'm honestly just still upset about this place that was, it was in the town where I grew up. And everyone knew it as the place to not send your relatives unless you hate them. It's as bad as you think. Because the care was very subpar, and because they would often go and find their relatives had some sort of bruise or sore or scratch or some kind of, wound. And, like, I'm sure sometimes old people just hurt themselves. I mean, I'm not old, and sometimes I just, like, hurt myself. Like, I have all kinds of, like, bruises that I don't know how I got. I just banged my leg and didn't remember. But, like, all the time, these old people are injured all the time, even the ones that can't move. They shouldn't have any injury but bed sores. And they shouldn't have bed sores if they're being turned. But, like, yeah, like, everyone just, it was like an open secret. You just, if you care about the person, you don't send them there. Anyway, yeah, we, I thought about putting them on blast, but I honestly don't want to, like, expose where I grew up, so. I don't care about that establishment, I just don't want people to be like, oh, you grew up in this place, you must be such and such, and then come and, like, burn my house down or something. 'Cause, like, weird people have tracked down, like, normal everyday people who aren't even celebrities before. Like, it happens all the time. Random people get random stalkers, and I'm not here for that. You don't even have to be popular. Someone can just, like, be a creep, see you, and decide to be more of a creep. Anyway, they're a bad place. I don't know how they still operate, how they still have whatever license they need to stay open. There's just so much mistreatment and mismanagement that goes on there. It honestly, it breaks my heart, especially since I actually knew this one woman that was there. I didn't have any control over her care, or I would have moved her a long ass time ago. But, it just hurt my feelings because her husband put her there. And I'm like, dude, this is the place where you put people you don't like because they don't take care of them. And he just left her there. I don't even know if he visited, to be honest. It was just really sad. It was one of those times where, like, clearly the husband just wanted her out of the way. And was basically just checking in to see if she died yet. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the D-I-E-D word, but, like, That's basically what he was doing. He was just waiting for her to be gone, and it was really disturbing, actually. Not to be super depressing. But we can't pretend stuff like this doesn't happen, because it does! Are they the only thing over here? LMAO Windows! No, I don't want to update right now. I hope I don't sound like 12. Oh my god. I probably do. I hate that. Oh well. Don't care. This is why I picked Danger Noodle. Besides the fact that I love her. Let's go. Yes. I hope that the age I sound has aged up as I have, but yeah, I've had people like what's the word? Charities and bill collectors and like I feel like even a scammer once just like not be sure an adult answered the phone and then they don't know what to do. They're just like, "Oh, are your parents home?" And it's like, dude, I'm a whole adult. I mean, as amusing as it is that you also have morals, Mr. Scammer, I am actually an adult, and you can, in fact, like, I don't want you to scam me, but I'm old enough for you to try. It used to be funny, but, like, then I just resigned myself to the fact that I'm always gonna look and sound younger than I am, and yeah. Here we are. Oh, you're fine. I'm just glad to not be alone screaming into the void. Wait, crap. Do I actually have... Nope, nope. Wrong thing. Let me see. Did I leave you any PowerPoints at all? Ah, 6. Yes, me and all my wisdom, I left you 6 opportunities. Good to know. Oh, you're shiny hunting. Which Pokemon are you shiny hunting? My shinies are always random when I least expect it, and often ones that I wouldn't even consider if they weren't shiny. See, that's a worthy shiny. I randomly walked into a shiny Golbat a few, weeks ago? I don't even know when I caught it. It's like, I don't even catch Golbat on the regular. This was just an accident. That's how it happens. They hide from me when I actually want them. Also, where is that radish? I know I saw it. Ah. Oh. Alpha? Hmm. There's no coverage, though. It's all out in the open. Come on. Come on. There's only so many times I'm gonna be able to do that. Yes! Okay. I so do love when I can just sneak up on them and get them. Oh, there's no way I can catch from here, is there? Hey, Palm, do I look like I'm playing? Well, I am playing, but not that way. Let's see. That doesn't look like an alpha. That'll be a good catch. I haven't caught an Ambipom that isn't an alpha, so that'll be nice. Come on. Nice. Nothing to see here. Oh! I don't know if I caught one or two, but every time I find an alpha. Yeah, same thing. I don't know if everyone does that or if it's like, you know, just people like us, but every time I see one, I gotta have it. Darn it, why'd you have to turn around? I don't think that'll count as not being spotted. Oh well. It could be worth it. It was not worth it. It was not worth it. Hold on. I need to not be in range of attack. Okay. Or is she wiping her brow like she did so much work? LOL. What's been your favorite Pokemon to see in alpha form? Because some of them are definitely entertaining. Like, I don't know why, but it's always so funny to see something like a Starly be like almost your size, you know? I don't know, it's like you're so ridiculously big, you're supposed to be so tiny. Maybe I just have a weird sense of humor. It sounds cool, but it also sounds like it might be intimidating. Come on, eat the food. I know they're not real, but I always think it's a little, like, rude to catch them when they first start eating, so I let them, like, eat for a little bit and then I catch them. I just... You know? I don't know, I'm weird. I have a lot of weird habits, but I just think it's mean to do it as soon as they start eating, so I just let them eat a little bit. I think it's only proper that way. I mean, you're literally capturing them. The least you can do is let them get a midnight snack or whatever. Huh, they're Eevee all the way out here? Okay, fair. Fair. Ooh. I'm really sad that you can't catch Litwick in this game because I bet an alpha Litwick would look super awesome. Which is not helping me not sound like I'm 12, but I don't have a better way of describing it. It totally would look super awesome. RIP! Okay. feel like these are really impressive catches, really impressive fails, and not much in between. I don't actually need an Eevee, but I just have this thing where I like compulsively catch Eevee and like almost hoard them. I don't know why. I just love Eevee, okay? Huh, that is the highest level Eevee I've come across. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, who did I anger? Oh, shiitake mushroom. I've angered. At least it's not an alpha. Okay. Should I focus on capture, though? I can't just rely on getting alphas to get this Pokemon. There's also nothing I can do with 15 Ambipom alphas. I'll try capture. But I think I might have to hit it first. Like, a little. Just a little bit. Just a tiny hit. Never mind. I don't think there's such a thing as just a tiny hit when you're almost level 90. Oh well. I'm sure that didn't break any bones. Sorry, I was having a what are we gonna eat conversation with my fiance. Okay. Yes, this is the exact reason that False Swipe was created. The Pokegods were kind. Now, if only I actually had it, that would be beautiful. Actually, does that tall redheaded trainer woman, does she actually offer teaching it? I actually don't remember. That would be incredibly useful if she does. I just don't know if she does. Of course, the other solution is to carry one underleveled Pokemon. But, that also runs the risk of them being killed, like, a lot. Don't even have a good way to quantify it. Just, like, a lot seems like the best way. Okay, apparently we're fighting. Aww. Well, that's one way to obtain it. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to. Let's just do it this way. I started walking more to like, well, honestly, I just wanted like a harder exercise, I guess. Like a lot of the at-home exercises people can do are really high impact, and I already have joint pain, so I don't really need to add to it. So, walking. So, to make it like harder, I decided to walk for a little bit longer, but also wear like weighted like training garments, you know? So I have like this weighted vest that I put on, and I have weighted gloves, and I have leg weights. And Child. I didn't expect my leg muscles to hurt so much from just wearing those for 2 days. I definitely got the resistance I asked for. It just hurt more than I thought it would. Oh! That actually sounds really useful. I actually don't know if I've seen an alpha Abra. Abra? Yeah, that sounds better than Abra. It's gotta be Abra. Okay. There is 100 points worth of damage. Wait, where's my other potion? Did I use all of it? Oh, rip. I don't really want to use these two because they feel like overkill, but then this is not enough. Okay, I'm just gonna switch. Actually. It saw me, there's no point in hiding. What was your most difficult alpha battle, alpha capture, what have you? Okay, so I don't think we actually care if we knock these out. Oh, I did kind of forget that there was an alpha for that. Yeah, I can see why that one would be. Oh god, it probably gave you Cynthia flashbacks. I can feel them coming and I haven't even faced it yet. Oh god, Cynthia. Queen. I love her. She's terrifying, but I also love her. I don't think I would actually go for the championship if, like, Pokemon was real, you know? Like, if I was in Sinnoh. Because I don't think I could face her. Of course you did. Some people have all the shiny luck. I've killed so many of my shinies in the past that I'm terrified every time I see one. I think I have some kind of, like, fucking shiny trauma. I don't know. Okay, now I need to ask the Google what shiny Staravia looks like. Oh, wait. There we go. Hold on. Oh. That's... I was honestly expecting different, but, I mean, it is a noticeable difference. I just thought it would be, like, a more impressive one. Huh. I don't know, I'm just, I guess I like the really flashy, really obvious shiny colorations. So sue me. I like, some pizzazz. Don't actually sue me, though. I'm broke. But, yeah, I guess I was expecting it to be shiny in a different way, which is probably weird, and I'm sorry, but... It's still cool. It's still a shiny. Who cares how it's shiny? It's shiny. Oh, no. IDK if I'm just, like, macabre or something, but I genuinely think Duskull is cute, and then it evolves... Then it evolves, and its evolved form has these big-ass strangulation hands, and I just... Why? Anyway. Okay, I see at least two. Is there any way to catch them from a distance? I don't necessarily want to have to fight everything. Nope, that didn't work. It's not actually flying, but how does this work on a grounded Pokemon that just likes to disappear sometimes? Oh, sweet. I didn't think that would work! Oh my god! Wow, okay. So I'm definitely doing that again. Where's the other one? Yeah, I was not expecting that. Oop. I've only used those for the ghost types that like to fly everywhere, or float everywhere, whatever. Ghastly, Haunter, Mischievous, you know. Duskull. I wasn't sure how well it would work on one of the one of the ones that genuinely have legs and actually walk around. But now we know. That was incredibly effective. We do stand. Okay, now. Huh. Okay. That's one way to do it. I honestly didn't think those things were so, like, widely applicable, but you know what? Past me was wrong. Lucky. That's actually very impressive. I actually high-key respect that. And I'm also genuinely happy for you and just glad that you're not, like, killing them. Because that's always awkward and unfortunate, and I feel like I have done that way too often when I didn't want to or mean to. So, double thumbs up. There we go. The first time I saw a shiny in this game, I was genuinely so shocked to see it that I just didn't even think about doing anything intelligent like that. I just kind of got overwhelmed with, oh my god, it's a shiny! Oh my god, it's a shiny. And oh my god, that was fast! Did not expect you to catch up to me that quickly. How did I know it was going to be female? How did I know? Female Abomasnow. Just because I feel like they're more vicious than their male counterparts, and I have no way to prove this, but it's probably because I caught so many of her children or younger siblings. Whatever. Nah, don't feel bad. You're doing it the smart way. It just didn't occur to me. I was so overwhelmed when I saw it that just doing something that smart didn't cross my mind. I just kind of like panicked. Thought it would be quote unquote easy to catch it. You know, because it's like a little like level 2, level 4 Shinx. Why would I have trouble? And then of course I did have trouble because I accidentally killed it. It was like some kind of ancient tragedy. Oops. It was like some kind of ancient tragedy. It was at sunset. Which is already like pretty and like peach and gold. The Ponyta? Yes. I think that's what you're referring to. There we go, finally. Yeah. Don't worry, I was very careful with Ponyta, I was. And then I found a shiny Stunky on my own. Cute as a button. And then, of course, I ran smack dab into the shiny Golbat. And those are my shinies. Honestly, not terrible, if I do say so myself. Especially since I haven't actually looked for any of them. I can't lie, they're also some of my favorites because they're like I said, for some reason, I just like the really overt shinies. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's not normally purple, that's a shiny. I don't know why, but it always makes me slightly angry when they're like, it's shiny, and it's just like a lighter yellow than the regular one. It's like, that doesn't feel shiny. Look at Mr. Gwendolyn roaring to display dominance as soon as the thing fades. Ooh. I honestly have a soft spot for poison-type Pokemon. Yeah. Hold on, let me try to run up this hill without being noticed. Let's see. It is really pretty. And see, at least it's noticeable, or it looks noticeable to me. I just don't like it when it's too subtle, because it's like, does that even really count? Okay, but imagine being the first person to discover shinies in the Pokemon world and just no one believes you. They're like, what do you mean you saw a green Golbat? They're like, Phil, I think you was in the absinthe again. Like, just imagine no one believing them. Oh, shoot. I aimed very poorly. Sorry. That's my fault. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not running into a hole. Huh. Is Electabuzz meant to be some kind of, like, cat-ish creature? Didn't really occur to me before. Potentially. Potentially. Okay, fuck it. Who cares about being subtle? We're just trying to defeat them right now, not catch them. Didn't occur to me that Frankie from One Piece has Electabuzz arms. At least when he still had, like, normal human arms. I honestly would have been scared to do all that stuff he did to himself, like all the body modification. I mean, what he did is next level. It's totally different from, like, tattoos and piercings. He was like, yeah, I'll just replace all my limbs with electronics. Like, what? Who thinks that? I mean, it's not like he lost them. He was just one day thinking, like, wow, I should start replacing parts of my body with robot parts. And, like, thought that was totally fine. I mean, to each his own, but really? Really, Frankie? Oop. I just don't even know what to say. Don't know what to think, don't know what to feel. Who hates me? Who's looking at me with anger? Oh, shit! Really? I thought you wanted to fight. Or did you just come here to murder me? And they're both floating. It still tickles me that Mr. Potato Head does not have legs. It's just really funny to me. It's even funnier because he doesn't even need legs to do damage. I mean, he doesn't need legs at all. He floats, but still. Huh. That's definitely a thought for, like, sci-fi, steampunk stuff. Because people usually go with, like, cyborg-type things when they think about, like, the future of prosthetics. But I'm like, hey, what if people who, for whatever reason, didn't have limbs just had these things that floated them everywhere? Wouldn't that be cool? It's a thought. I mean, I don't think it's offensive. It doesn't sound any more offensive than someone replacing their lost limb with a new one. Oh, rip, we gave it a concussion. Well, not like I care. I don't know why, but it just tickles me that it has these tiny, like, beady little black eyes. I don't know. Yes. Darn it. There we go. Come on. Come on. It's like they've gotten more skittish the closer I get to catching the number I need. I don't know why. I feel like they're doing it on purpose. Cool. Whoop! Wow. I don't know how I missed both times, but it's whatever. There we go. Wow, my allergies are just like murdering me today. Don't know what's going on. I'm happy to be here, but the allergies part is not fun. Could be worse. I'm just thankful it's not. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever found that lost, whatchamacallit. Yeah, never found either one. Huh. They're both the Snow Point Temple? Weird. Also, I've been to the Snow Point Temple before. Oh my gosh. So, based on the geography not quite matching up, and the fact that the features, the climate, different things like that, the literal land masses that appear or don't appear, a lot of people have speculated that, you know, this isn't the ancient past of the Sinnoh of the timeline that we knew, or timelines that we knew. They suspect that it is actually an alternate timeline to one we know. that it is a different past that will, of course, lead to a different future. And, you know, I can see it. I actually kind of prefer that because there are so many Pokemon here. You know, the diversity at this point in time is so rich. I honestly wouldn't want it to dwindle down to what it was in the Sinnoh that we know. I mean, what would have happened to these Pokemon? Their world doesn't commit the type of sins that we do with the environment. So I just don't know what they could have done to make so many of them disappear. And so quickly, since it's supposedly only 200 years. There's no way that many Pokemon disappear in a 200-year span without their humans being like our humans. And as history has shown for the Pokemon world, their humans are not like our humans. They care and they're proactive. Universally. Except for like the rare poacher or villainous team that's doing something it shouldn't. I mean, think about it. Remember in the original anime when the Diglett showed up? I don't even remember what they were building, to be honest. I think it was a dam or something. And the Pokemon of the trainers that were called out to like take care of the issue refused to even come out of their Pokeballs. Or if they did, or were already out, they refused to engage with the Diglett because, you know, from their point of view, the Diglett were in the right, so why would they help suppress them? You know? Or just think about with the, like, Tentacool and Tentacruel thing, and how the people wanted to build a resort where their home was. So, obviously, they started kicking the ass of every human they came across, because why would they want someone to steal their home? And, you know, that was actually really successful. You know, the humans listened, and they stopped developing it. So given that their humans are different, they care more, they're more proactive, given the fact that, you know, even with Pokemon involvement, even with legendary Pokemon involvement, it seems just highly unlikely that that much drastic change would happen so quickly, in so little time. It just doesn't quite make sense. At least from their point of view. And, you know, I kind of agree with them. Because there's too much that doesn't add up. Plus, I'm perfectly comfortable and happy with there being a different timeline. I mean, there are already like 4, right? There are already like 4 timelines that I know of. Besides the fact that there is the like normal major distinction of like the anime, the games, and the manga having different timelines, there are different timelines within the games, anime, and manga themselves. There are like, scratch the 4, there are probably at least 6, because all of them have at least 2 timelines. So it doesn't really like take away from anything or surprise me if there's another timeline, to be honest. I mean, they're kind of like Marvel and DC, there are just timelines everywhere. And that's fine, it's kind of like par for the course, you know? So, I like that theory. Because, you know, this isn't like thousands of years before, or it's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to be like a few hundred. Which isn't that many generations when you actually get down to it. It's not that many generations. Like, a lot of people hear 300 years and think, holy crap, that's a lot of generations. And like, yes and no. Because depending on what you're counting as a generation, and I've seen people use like 20 or 30 years as a rule of thumb, as a generation. So even doing that, that's not that many. You know? I mean, just think about it. You, your parents, and your grandparents is already 3. So if something was 10 generations away, it's not that long ago. A lot of your family would have seen something happen in their lifetime, you know? So it's just not that much room for that much change. I mean, I'm not overly good at doing math in my head, so let me pull up a calculator here. Calculator. Anyway, um, okay. So 200 divided by, you know, yeah, that's not that long. That's like between 6 and 7 generations. I mean, if you're doing 30 years for one generation, so you can get how many generations fit into it, that's between 6 and 7. And as I said, you, your parents, and your grandparents, and any children you have, or if your grandparents are still alive, you know, that's 3 or 4 generations right there. You know? Like, that's not a lot, folks. It's really not. That's actually a very short span of time. Especially if you think about how old our Earth is. I don't know how old the Pokemon Earth is, to be fair. I don't know how old their world is. I don't know if it's in the lore or if you just have to, like, kind of guess. But that's not a lot of time either way. I mean, 200 years on our Earth isn't even the blink of an eye. I mean, humans, despite our quote-unquote long history, have barely been on Earth for like a tenth of the time it's existed. Just purely going on science and not your religious beliefs, where people think that it's only been 6,000 years, which is not possible. Anyway, not so sorry to burst your bubble. I take particular relish in bursting people's bubbles when they say something that's just not possible or scientific. Like, I was raised to be, like, incredibly, like, Christian and religious. And, like, I'm religious but not Christian now. But, like, I just love bursting those bubbles because it's like, oh, sweetheart, that's not possible. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, yeah, that's, even with the legendary Pokemon, that's just no time for anything to happen. At all. Damn it! I kind of like the idea of an alternate world, you know? And it's honestly less sad this way because there are so many variations of species, so many regional variants, so much like diversity just in what Pokemon are still like here currently. I wouldn't want to see that disappear. I also would perhaps like a version of the Pokemon world where, like, yes, relationships with people and Pokemon, those are still cherished, but you don't have to have a Pokeball or you have a less problematic system. Because, like, I'm about to make some white people uncomfortable, but frankly, and, like, you know, I'm black, so I have a lot of feelings about this. I have a lot of feelings about the word slavery and about slavery as a concept and the history of slavery. But the way that Pokemon are treated just feels like slavery with extra steps to me. And I just really don't like it. And I really wish that we could develop those relationships without capturing them and then basically more or less making their entire life about them being battle slaves for us. Because that's... I can't really see it any other way. You know? Like, I don't think Pokeballs are necessary to build a meaningful relationship. And I kind of see it as like a tool of oppression against Pokemon, which probably seems like wild and crazy to some people, but... And it's especially it especially comes off that way because Pokemon have proven time and again that many of them have human level intelligence or better. There are Pokemon with an IQ of 5,000. What gives me the right, as someone with an IQ of, what, like, between 102 and 120, what gives me the right to force a being with, like, 500 times my intelligence into being a battle slave for me? That's disgusting. Like, there's so many problems I have with the franchise despite how much I love it. And it's probably like really ironic or something, but it is what it is. Anyway. It's why I'm like, I don't fully agree with N, but I don't fully disagree with N. I don't like his approach of total segregation because I don't think segregation is necessary. I think that humans and Pokemon can coexist. I just don't like the capture system. He thinks that humans and Pokemon should be totally separate because humans hurt Pokemon. But newsflash in, Pokemon hurt people too sometimes. And the hurtful humans are in the minority, and really, part of the problem is the capture system. If we get rid of the capture system, things would be a lot better. Just saying. He's almost a little naive, I guess, because he mistakenly thinks that, like, obviously separating humans and Pokemon is like a solution that he thinks is viable and valid, and it's not. Nor is it really realistic. You can't just expect people and Pokemon to never interact again. Especially since, as part of the canonical lore of Pokemon, they've actually intermarried in the past. Which, regardless of how comfortable or not you are with that, it's canon, apparently, so deal with it. But even if it wasn't canon, with how deep the relationships between the two... Are they even really two species, since lore says they're all descended from one? I don't know. Anyway, you can debate about that and what evolution really means in the Pokemon world a different day. That's not what I'm here for. So, I feel like me and N would fight a lot, but I also feel like we could potentially be allies for each other. It just really depends on how he took my point of view. Because I'm all for advocating for the welfare of Pokemon, protecting their habitats, etc. But a lot of people already do a good job of that. They already care about the welfare of Pokemon, and they already care about their habitats. There's no reason to separate humans and Pokemon. At least not as a whole. I mean, definitely, if you see a Pokemon being, like, hurt and mistreated the way that Paul treats his Pokemon, or the way that Ash's Charizard was treated by its original trainer, by all means, separate them. But just separating everyone wholesale, full stop, just because they're, you know, that's wrong. I think the relationship needs to be reevaluated, not terminated. So yeah, I feel like he and I would have a lot of talks. There would be some things we agreed on and some things we didn't. Some things we butted heads on and some things we were allies for. As happens in real life with, like, real things, you know? It would go just like it would if it was real. But I have a lot of issues with how Pokemon are treated and seen. Like, I feel like some people in universe treat them as, like, accessories or, I don't even know, belongings, but they're living beings with feelings of their own. Also, I can't lie, it always pisses me off when someone's talking and they're like, oh wow, you know, such and such is such a skilled trainer. And it's like, you realize they did absolutely nothing for this battle. Like, sure, they called out some commands, and maybe they're good at commanding, but, like, they're not good, per se, at, like, fighting. Or, like, even if they were, they're not the one who won this fight. If anything, they're more of, like, a coach is to a boxer. In which case, the boxer has done all the work, And the coach is just encouraging them and at times telling them what would be the best strategy. But they did not actually fight in this fight. And I feel like so many people in universe and so many people outside universe in the real world lose sight of that. They're like, oh, so-and-so's so good, I'm so good, he's so good, she's so good, you know, they're so good. And it's like, but what did you do? Like, I'm not being an asshole. What did you do in the actual fight? Sure, you told it what to do, and if it, like, trusts you and believes in your strategy, then it listened, but you didn't do any actual fighting. I mean, I guess it also is kind of like war generals, how they're not necessarily, like, good at, like, their own interpersonal fighting if they're, like, fist fighting someone, but they're very good at telling other people what to do in a fight. But I just feel like it's always framed like, wow, such and such is such a skilled trainer, and there's not always credit given to the thing that actually did all the fucking fighting. So that's what frustrates me. And honestly, I couldn't even tell you why it bothers me this much, because, like, it's a game slash anime slash manga. Like, why does it matter so much to you? I don't know! I really don't know. I know they're not real, and yet it still matters so much to me. I guess because it mirrors real-world oppression, and, like, I don't know, the attitudes bother me, or maybe it's the principle of the matter, or maybe it's because it's, like, a special interest, because, like, you know, I am, like, neurodivergent in multiple ways. Like, maybe it's some kind of, like, special interest, or, like, comfort interest, or something, you know? But it just really bothers me. It's part of why I was kind of disappointed with this game, because I was hoping we would get more options. Like, I've heard someone mention that they wish they could have been in, like, the supply corps or the medical corps. And, like, you know, I thought it would be really neat if you could join the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan, who live alongside Pokemon but don't try capturing them. Or becoming a part of the guild, you know, or being a bandit, or even just setting out on your own once you have your own supplies, you know? Like, there are so many ways this game could have been made actually open world, like not just being, like, cock-blocked every time you want to go to a section and being told, you can't go this way. Like, if you could just actually explore wherever you want and actually choose whichever option you wanted, that would be cool. But you can't. It's very limited, which is why I don't really consider it open world, because if it was open world, you could basically make any decision and it would be fine. But you can't. Mr. Gwendolyn is such a show-off. I love him. He just really is into the showmanship of his fights, isn't he? Like, that's what I feel. Like, maybe I'm, like, projecting Mr. Compress onto him. He just seems so extra. I mean, I love him for it, but he's just so extra. It's really funny to me. Did I hear a ghost sound? I swear I hear the sound that they make when, like, the ghosts are coming around, but I don't see one. Now let me check. Did I ever feed these Pokemon? You fed them 3 times out of 10. Okay. Cool. So now I need to sneak up on them again. But, oh! I need to catch some without being spotted. Darn. I need to feed them too. They're also kind of like, what's the word? Very finicky, very skittish, so I don't know if I can fight them without sneaking up on them. There's another one. Hopefully it'll accept my food without running away, since they're scared of their own shadow. Go forth and eat! Over there! Shoo! Yes, go get the food. Good, good. Not to be patronizing, but yeah. Come on. I'm just gonna feed this one Pokemon over and over. I love how they're just not questioning this. I don't know how they've survived this long. Like, how has natural selection not taken them? They just don't wonder where this, like, magic Skyberry came from. I love it. Take the bait. Okay, cool. I'm trying to aim not directly at the Pokemon, because every time I do that, I just smack them in the face or the head, and then they get scared and or pissed off, or both, and then, like, run away. Or try to kill me. Or both, actually. Both has happened before. At the same time. For the same Pokemon. I guess it was like fear aggression or something. Okay, so, let's see. You just fed it all 10 times. Wicked. You need to defeat it a bunch. So, that's what we're doing. Why does it always look so cold? I love it. I can't believe we have to beat up this cute Pokemon, like, 20 times. Sorry. Allergy attack. I don't know what it is in this room that sets off my allergies so often, but like my eyes are watering, my nose is running, I was getting itchy. Like, I don't know what I'm allergic to, but whatever it is, I want to fist fight it. I hate it because it won't leave me alone. Like, I'm not crying right now. I just can't stop my eyes from watering. And not even in the, like, stupid, like, pop culture way of, I'm not crying, I got something in my eye. No, not like that. It's just, like, uncontrollably running. They both are. Ugh, this is so annoying. What in here could possibly be setting me off? I don't get it. There's literally nothing in here. There's that should be doing this. It's actually quite annoying. I can't tell you what is doing it. Oh, we only need to defeat 2 more. Ah, God. I so do hate being hungry. I honestly don't understand how some people think it's okay to just, like, not offer any kind of, like, social welfare to people to make sure they can eat. Because, like, if you've ever been poor before, or, like, neglected or mistreated by your parents, or went without for any reason, like, being hungry for even a day, for even a few hours, is so hard. Maybe you're just working out and you forgot to eat that day and now you feel like shit. Why would you wish that on anyone? Like, who cares if we all pay a little bit of extra money if it means that there are not literally children and disabled people and old people going hungry every day? How selfish do you have to be? Like, I have access to food, and if I didn't have food in my house, I could just order some. Or, you know, I could have someone bring it to me if I didn't want to go out and get it. That's a luxury and a privilege that not everyone has. Some people can go miles and miles and not have food because they live in a food desert. And it just makes me so angry to think that there are people that don't care if someone can eat. It's just infuriating. Like, I've gone hungry before and it was not fun. And I, like, to this day still hate being hungry. Even though, like, I know in my heart of hearts that I you know, no longer have to go without. There's like food anywhere I turn now, and I can afford it, and I can have it, and it's fine. But like, when that wasn't the case, it was like so hard and so discouraging seeing people thinking that like as a child, you know, they thought it was fine if I starved to death because they want to be selfish. And like, it's infuriating now to see people still saying that they think it's fine if someone starves to death because they want to be selfish. It's honestly disturbing. Like, people want to talk shit all the time about how, like, oh, so-and-so's, you know, got antisocial personality disorder. And it's like, okay, they're not hurting anyone. You're the one that's hurting someone. Like, the ableism that people will utter just to, like, deflect off of what they're not doing. It's disgusting. People coming up and slapping Goopy like Goopy won't slap them back harder is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Also, I did not name Goopy. I didn't have many people in the chat at the time, and I honestly don't remember who named Goopy, but I was like, what should I call this Pokemon? And somehow we got Goopy. It landed on Goopy. Don't know how. Wow. Hello? When does my Pokemon gotta come out? Nope, nope, nope. Getting away from it. She looks positively demonic. I love how they were both like roaring for dominance. It's hilarious. Wow. Goopy's the only one with a different type of name, and I love it. Like, we have Dr. John Watson, Tinkerbell, Danger Noodle, Mr. Gwendolyn, and Mr. Potato Head. I just love them so much. Wait a minute. Male, 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 female, no gender, no gender. Okay, but how does Steelix have a gender, and what differentiates the genders? Same with Mr. Potato Head, with, wow, I'm blanking, Probopass. What differentiates the gender? I'm so curious. I need to know now. Oof. Why do I feel like defeating these is going to be so much easier than, like, what's the word? Capturing. I can just feel it in my bones. Ooh. You know, the alpha wasn't that many levels above the Pokemon around it. I think we might need to consider going back to camp. Not necessarily back to town, but definitely back to camp. Oh! That's not what I was expecting. I love how much bigger it is. Where is it? I have to go back up because I... Oh no. What is it? Ice stone or something? Dusk stone. Okay, fair. I need to go back up to figure out where that sparkle was. I don't see one. Did I imagine it? Yeah, I always worry about the self-preservation instincts of these ones. It's still not suspicious. How? How are you not suspicious? Nice. It's so cute, kind of. I didn't think it would be this cute, but it kind of is. Rip. Do they need to be defeated by, Nope, they just need to be defeated. Cool. Who? I don't know where the threat's coming from. Ah! Probably pissed off I just knocked out their friend. It's not my fault, though. I don't know why I get quiet like they can hear me through the microphone, but I'm always just like, come on, you can do it, stealth. I didn't really think about this, but I should probably craft more of these. Just 100 should do. Hmm. Oop, my bad. I don't even know if Sneasler can climb this. Oh, okay, there's a way up. Wow. You sucked at that, my friend. You sucked at that. Wow, okay. You need to, yeah. Come on, we just need 2 more. Cool. Hey there, buddy. And now we have to fight. Great. I should. Oh! I always hate when you have an itch like right on your eyeball and it's like, I want to scratch it, but I don't want to accidentally scratch my cornea or something. Cool. Oh, shit. Who is this again? I remember it was for like a request, but really? Dr. John Watson. Yeah, I will get off at 2 hours, which is more or less in 7.5 minutes, but eh. Unless this takes longer, then I'll get off when this is done. But yeah, not much longer, like at all. Oof. Interesting that it has so much health that 58 is considered the red zone. Oh my god. And one of my Pokemon hit 90. I think that Blissey likes her. Aww. Yep. And we have completed a request. Wait a minute. Oh. This seems like it could be a really unforgiving place. For real. I need to catch 6 without being spotted. Ugh. Come on. That should count. Okay. There's another one. We really do just blend right in. Which I like, but still. Yes. Is that? It is, actually. Well, you know we have to get it. I mean, I guess we don't have to, but... Alphas are harder, but they're also easier. At least in the sense that they never expect anyone to be hunting them because they're an alpha. Why would someone hunt them? Which, you know, technically a fair assumption, but... I love how they ran right into the ball. Rip. Nice. Honestly, this would be as good a place as any to hide. Even though it's not quite time yet. I'm gonna switch him out. Oof! Excuse me. Oh. Didn't expect that. A little tired, actually. I don't know why. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to mix something. Make something or throw away something. Maybe that, since there's only one. Oh, no, I have spoiled apricorns. That's an easy choice. What else? What the hell was it about to use? And it ran away. Okay. I can't say that I am terribly surprised, but that was very anticlimactic. I love how there's just this solitary bugwort. Damn it. Oh. I don't know why they didn't just go to two separate ones, but whatever. I don't know, like, how many times it needs to eat in total. Probably 10. Behind you. Wow. Y'all are so dumb. Oh my god. Why are they stupid? I'm ready to scream. Well, they're, not the smartest creatures. Holy shit. There's another one? When do we get another one? Looks like there's actually one that's asleep, and it's 202. Well, I'm gonna try to catch the sleeping one, and that's more or less gonna be it for this time. Oh, I did say more or less. If I can sneak up on this one, I'll be happy. Darn it. Darn it. I'll just put myself behind here for next time then. Because more will spawn, and this way they won't really see me. Okay, cool. Thanks for dropping by so I wasn't just kind of like here alone talking into the void. That was nice to have people. It's like that meme where it's like, it's been 84 years or whatever. Alright, bye. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow, but I could be, so yeah. Bye.